Mama, you put up power. I don't know your handle.
This is the beginning of the end. The beginning of the end. The end of who? The end of those who are responsible for the demise of Mohbad. The end of family members, friends, foe, whatever, whoever that is part of the demise of Mohbad. You saw a little snippet at the beginning of this video. That snippet that you saw is just a tip of the iceberg. Yes, that's Mohbad's mother alongside Mohbad's younger brother, Adura, in this conference. A lot of people came. In fact, both local and international media came to this particular one. And the drama, confession that came out of this, it is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I don't want us to waste time on this one because I want us to pick on the important part of this media global coverage of Mohbad. It is what it is. In fact, I am kind of wondering, I don't know what we are going to do after this one. After this conference, I don't know what next it is. It's a serious matter. Ladies and gentlemen, do not forget to like, share, tap on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. Very important. I'm returning subscribers and those that have been here, I say a very big thank you to you. And to those that have tapped on the thanks button, the one with the love icon, $ in the middle of it, may God bless you. May God replenish your pockets. May your pockets never run dry. If you like what we do here and you're also for justice for Mohbad, you can also tap on that same button, that love icon. Tap on it. It takes everything. Just tap on it. Still on justice for Mohbad. Mohbad's mother, like I said, came to this particular one. Mohbad's younger brother and many other people, many of them, they came. Even their thugs and hoodlums, those that you know online and offline, all of them, they all gathered either at the entrance or it's a dramatic thing. It's a dramatic thing. And I want you to profile this for yourself. I want you to look at it yourself. I want you to check it yourself, and then we can come to that conclusion on the matter. Who is seeking for justice and who is not seeking for justice? Is there something that they are covering? Is there something that they are protecting? Are they fighting on each side of the family? Who will get more and then cover up? Or there is more to what the eyes can see as per something else that we don't understand? You will find out everything in this one. I want you to stay put from the beginning of this video till the end. It is what it is. Justice for Mohbad. Let's get right into it.
So now let me take you guys back to memory lane. If you go by the accounts of the police on how Mohbad died, it means all the people in the house, all those present in the house, they all knew. If you all go back to memory lane, they said a nurse came in because he had an injury to his hand. Probably he was bleeding, I had pain, and I'm like, I don't know how it's still going to be possible for somebody to bleed from on the 10th of September till the 12th. And then they said a nurse who was outside Nigeria came in, despite the fact that there is a hospital 4 minutes very close to his house. There is a pharmacy like 40 seconds to his house. I said, okay, when you look at all that, with the whole story that they said, that the nurse came in, injected him, and then he went into an anaphylactic reaction, and then something happened, they rushed him to the hospital, he passed, he was brought in dead. Certainly, that is not a natural death. For that reason, it is expected that all those, that is why at the end of the day, if we go by the police accounts on how Mohbad died, it means all the people in the house present knew it was not a natural death, but refused to report to the police. It is a law. Any death must be reported to the police. Nobody can just die in the house and then you take the person for burial. The police, they've got right to know and ascertain, okay, it's a natural death or natural one. If they are reported to the police and give the same account, the police will of course want to investigate. But of course, all the people in the house, they refuse to tell the police, and that is a cause for concern. And then It was when the public noticed Mohbad's burnt neck. It was at the point of interment. That was when the public demanded discreet investigation, as we all suspected foul play. At the end of the day, it is pointing to a murder that occurred within these 16 people or thereabouts, and it was a joint decision to cover it up and sweep it under the carpet by members of the family and a few police officers. Some persons have been bragging online since that nothing can be done, and we, of course, we are seeing traces that nothing can be done. So the question is this: is there truly some powerful people, bigger than the constitution of the land, that want to coerce the Nigerian police to sweep such a blatant and heinous crime as murder under the carpet, despite the series of overwhelming evidence available? Something is fishy. And then some of this evidence came to light naturally, like the message I received, like the short video. I don't know Adra's house, I've not been to his house. I don't control Adra's handle. So whoever controls it, it's a natural occurrence. And that is where the police will have to understand that this is the path that they must follow. And then, when you look at all this evidence that came to light, but now they're looking like they are deliberately trying to ignore, this issue and this particular lead. And that is why they want to probably give the killer of Mohbad the leeway to walk free. And we, as a society, we're not going to be accepting that. It's our duty, it's our civic social responsibility to stand firm and care for the next person. It's our duty. So the question is, will injustice continue to have a price in Nigeria? The question is, again, is why do you give birth to children when you know what you're going through now? The burden of injustice, burden of corruption, children unsafe. You're not doing anything to make it better, to alleviate it. And you're giving birth to children. You're going to be lifting the same thing to your children after you're gone. And that is why you ask yourself, who is trying to perpetually soil the integrity of the Nigerian police in dirty mud? Whose conscience has been bought? These are priceless questions. And of course, to what benefit would covering such a high-profile murder case have on the country the safety of lives and justice system? What will Nigeria suffer? What will happen to Nigeria if they try to say, okay, it's quite appalling. And quite sadly, that the following key persons, Cynthia Wunmi Aloba, Damola Inde Abi, Adura Aloba, Darosha, that is Mohbad's uncle, who by law and standard policing should be key suspects in this homicide case, were never treated as one. Police officer confirmed to me that they were not treated as suspects. As a matter of fact, they were treated as victims, and they were just coming to write, this is what's happened, this is what happened. No, that's not the law. If I was there when my son died, I am under the law, I am a suspect. Especially when there are serious circumstances that make it looking like something has happened. My child has got right to life. So if it's my wife, if it's the mother of a child, it is the law. But unfortunately, that didn't happen, and we don't know why that is. No pre-arrest, they were shielded by God knows who. But as God will have it, the voluntary confessional statement via TikTok came from the same camp. There is definitely the hand of God and the grace in Mohbad's case. And these signs are there. We cannot assume a 26 years old, a young boy, you cannot assume him when he's meant to be having eternal rest for want of trying to bring light to what took his life. The millions of Nigerians cannot be so wrong to know that something is fishy. We all know something happened to him before he died. And if we as a society assume such a person, how can we as a society, out of sheer hypocrisy, fear, then want to return it back to the same Mother Earth? Hardly me. We cannot return it back to that same soil with darkness and lies. Our children will pay. Those are the reasons why you see some terrible sicknesses that we cannot explain. And that is why we that are alive, we need to play a part. We need to stand up and stand up for what is right. And then, after showing you all the series of evidence, at least that can help narrow down the cause of death, likely murderers, and accomplice, which I'm not sure are available or passed to the police or deliberately ignored up until now, we want to humbly request as follows. That the Nigerian police, as a matter of urgency, invite Adura Aloba and Cynthia Wunmi Aloba, Mohbad's wife, for thorough investigation. And of course, they should be arrested and placed as suspects in the ongoing homicide case and any other that surfaces or traverses through their investigation. That Mrs. Folashade, Mohbad's auntie, that is a younger sister, should be invited to corroborate a statement of seeing a blanket soaked with blood when she accompanied her sister into Mohbad's house. There is no way Mohbad will bleed. He can't bleed from 10th to 12th. And that's thought. It's unacceptable. If we accept this, you are practically saying if the same thing should happen to you, to your son, to your daughter, that is the way Nigerian society should treat them. We have to stand up. It's our business. It's your duty to stand up and stand firmly so that we can all change the narratives and make this country better. If we do nothing, the country cannot improve. And then number 3, I'm going to be calling on the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He's a father. I've been to him severally. One-on-one, he has been of help. I know he's a proper Democrat. I'm calling on the Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu. I voted for him first and second time. And that means I want his government to do well. And that means if I see something wrong, I also have a right to express myself. And I'm going to be calling on the Inspector General of Police. I want to believe he's going to be a parent now and not a police officer. And do the due diligence and restore trust and the integrity of the Nigerian police. If we fix Nigerian police first, if we can fix it, trust me, this country will get better. Nigerian police connects to all the facets of human life. Whether you are a pagan, you're a Christian, you're a Muslim, you're a visitor, you're a resident, you're an indigent, you're a trader, you need the Nigerian police. And we almost understand that it is our property. We cannot allow criminal elements to mess up with the integrity of the Nigerian police. It is your duty to do something to make sure it is restored. And there are so brilliant, honest, forthright Nigerian police officers who respect the uniform and the flag. This flag means a whole lot to them. And that is why you and I need to stand up. Support those kind of police officers and ensure that we bring to closure this Mohbad's case. And of course, we're going to be asking that if the Lagos State Police Command in 7 days refuse to do the needful on the 3 seconds video and confession sent to me, of course, and then try to retrieve the source of that video, because as we speak, the police have not actually recovered the video. We don't know where it is, and I'm not going to be engaging in jungle justice or putting laws into my hand to extract the video. It is the police that will have to do it, and they should find the source of the 30-second video and explain to us in honesty the full details of the video, maybe, which is looking likely that that is where the truth and justice for Mohbad lies. And everybody that needs to be protected, if Adura Aloba needs to be protected, I am calling on the police to give him proper protection. If anything happens to him, we'll know who we're going to take. And of course, that the new main suspects to be charged to court at worst before the end of the first quarter. We want a fair trial, and this case must not be swept under the carpet. We as a human rights organization, I don't love to protest. Though part of our training and understanding is that protest is the language of the oppressed. And of course, when we have the wrong people in government, they will wait until the people protest before they respond. But I want to believe this is a very sane and democratic government. The leader of this country, I've been following him since 1999, when I was PA to Honorable Mohbad at the Lagos State House of Assembly, and he's been a very fantastic supporter to the Nigerian movie industry. I know how much he loved Baba Sule, who was my boss of blessed memory. So Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a genuine leader and a parent. He cares so much. And he cannot look at us and continue to see us every day. TikTokers, people see it every day, buy data because they want closure. Because the picture of how Mohbad died and how he was buried does not represent you and I. I don't know which criminal that represents. I don't know who is heartless, that kind of burial. Every human being is served dignity, and that's the beauty of democracy. It preserves human dignity. If anybody's going to be buried and it's going to be buried that way, maybe because the neck is no longer functioning from that fall. And that is why I'm appealing to the President, to the Governor of Lagos State, and to the Inspector General of Police to look into the activities of the Lagos State Police Command. There are so many foul play. I will continue to support, to promote, to stand by the police. As a matter of fact, people think, oh, maybe the police are always bribing me, or I am playing anti-party by always supporting police, but they don't know I am raised properly. And I know the efficacy of the Nigerian police. I know that every child needs to be able to trust the police. We need to raise the next generation such that even the children of police officers can trust police officers. What we have now is nothing to write about. The children of police officers cannot even trust neutral police officers. And that is a serious cause for concern. And if we all can invest in the Nigerian police, we should ask that the Nigerian police should be well funded. As we speak now, the Nigerian police is terribly underfunded. And I will still continue to demand, or to join the voices to demand, to ask for state police. We need it, and we need it well. And then don't forget that the fastest but the sluggish athletes is the truth. And in the words of the great Martin Luther King Jr. of blessed memory, he said, and I quote, "The arc of the moral universe is long, but it's bending towards justice. It is justice for Mohbad or nothing. And Luther continua. Victory is certain." Thank you, and God bless you.
Person wanna hear your voice now. Actor Yomi Fabi, as they try to talk about the death of Nigerian singer Mohbad, we in rename na Ilere Oluwa Promise Aloba, aka Mohbad. Matter where they grand be say Yomi they talk say he get video where they send to ram where be what's in described as evidence we connect to the death of the actor, and that one in carry come for this press conference to tell the world waiting in the service so far about the death of the actor, and you want to show some of those evidence now.
We all see he drank water before he started the speech, and we all saw why. We all listened and we all heard why he drank water, because this is a very, very serious issue. And as he said, nobody should engage in jungle justice. Let's not demean this movement. So the next on the agenda, is evidence, visual, and audio display. Let's know what actually happened, what our convener was speaking about. Thank you.
Just to say that I was still all this.
Let's move on.
Start from the side. All the lights. Start from the lights.
So next thing we're on board now, see they want to show us the evidence where they say then get.
Let's all be quiet. Let's all listen.
Where's the audio? Okay, start from the shot. Why you want to start from the shot. From beginning. Shot. Okay, no. The first one. Don't last to be Sunday. Okay, I don't know if it started. It's not legible. Can this is ready? Okay, hello, Mr. Activist. I have a video of a fight with Cynthia and my brother.
On it.
Oh, sorry. All right. Hello. So sorry. All right, that is the first message. And it says, hello, Mr. Activist. I have a video of the fight with Cynthia and my brother. I want 3 million naira payments before I send the video. That's the first message. Go to the next one. That is Madras Ando. His original Ando. Okay. Is that the next one? But that's the beginning. The same video, the same way you make me trust you. Naim, I won't make you trust me too. I will send. I shall don't show you proof of the video. So it was when he sent the video you just watched that this now came up. Do you understand? So that was when this came up. So I said, okay. Okay, go to the next one. Let's see. It's not going to be coming in order. Go back. Go to wait. Okay. The video gets where Wunmi push my brother and he used head knock floor. He now said Dubai because he was trying to tell me that after that, I don't know. They said it's Bitcoin. I don't know about Bitcoin. They said it's a Bitcoin account that was sent to me. But let me somebody read that my response. You get to trust me, and I will help you with police. Because I meant it when I was saying that. I don't want anything to happen to Adura.
Gentlemen of the press, we serve you some paper. Maybe you can, you can go to the paper. Mr. Yomi, you are aware
Go in
that the
front.
Commissioner of Police have charged.
They literally told you that boy came out. He told you, see, from everything you've phrased, I'm putting it to you that this is you. Because you literally said this. No, I'm not here for the charade.
Young man.
Now, from what you said,
What is your name?
my name is Jayola. Who
Where are you? From here.
Nobody is in us. Let's give Nigeria the
Who are you?
Hey, introduce yourself properly. Also a TikToker, introduce yourself.
Now, if you listen to Yomi very well, he said that kid came out and said he was the one that sent the video, etc. Now, from what you said, you literally said you did accept all this thing is on you. That means the investigation and the confession of the kid doesn't suit your own narrative. Anything after that is your own narrative. But for a guy that literally asked people to give him 41,000 naira and being dragged for accountability of 900 and something thousand whatsoever, saying people were threatening him, he had to go to the UK, and he came back to the same country that has been threatened and stating all these things. Questions need to be asked. Don't let me ask you a question. Is it possible for you to own an estate? No.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Use your Zoom now. Use your Zoom. I'm going to be getting that woman.
You kept saying there's a CCTV and we still couldn't see it.
Okay, you are being impatient.
We can't even see.
My brother.
No.
You know what? I know.
To the police.
I know.
Hold on for him. Hold on for him. Hold on for him. Stay there. Hold on for him. Hold on.
Stop the extortion.
Are you done?
Extorting people. Stop.
Nobody's
Extorting people. Stop.
That is when Abi I confess that is starting but because they sent you to be on this guy and you went without the bad and
not allow that same thing to happen to Adura. So this is the case. Who sent me? Who sent me? You know the person that sent you. Let me go. You showed the first 3 seconds video. Can you see anybody coming on that video? It is meaningful. Okay, see. It is meaningful. On the 11th day of December 2024, at about 16 hours, at United Estate,
we have that document now. We have the document.
Okay, we have the document.
We have it already. So
okay, we have the document. You can go to the document.
We have read it. Let him talk. When we finish, we go talk to you. We go talk to you. Let's stand by. Don't go.
If you want to say your part, you have a mic. Express yourself. Adura, you want to speak? Adura, speak. Express yourself.
Who is speaking first there?
Say whatever is in your mind.
This man with the head introduced him as Mohbad, the younger brother, and now he won't talk his own part of the whole story.
You have to respect his rights. He needs to express himself. Yes. I don't want barbarians. This is a human rights organization. Yes. Okay. Everybody must have their say, so about them. Oh yeah, Adra.
Firstly, I know so this thing is continuing because so maybe one put up by coming to quiet that so it's over so far. So in particular, 3 years ago,
if he's pigeon.
So we didn't want to reform. So when she be in charge, we
Office
started
PPG.
when I put when you fight in your body, you don't charge for you.
Yes, if you can.
Do you want me to respond to that?
Yeah,
Okay, go on.
I'm bro, speak pigeon, I beg. More they hear you. Okay, everybody speak Yoruba.
that's how it happened.
Uh-huh.
I was not the one that gave video, so Mohbad himself. So Mohbad shared video. We didn't just evaluate for like more than 2 years ago. I told us what you do from a support. So we didn't get over. So Basi Mohbad from down there, they were going. We got that job on phone. Like a week after, also making progress. We see it started to around chats. So I was surprised that one chat at the blog. Chatting, so everything she shared in but Mr. Yomi to confirm that in all part everything she did, but she insists, so she shared at the commission and he was said she. So everything got to share in the one to buy on the king of the so everything she shared in because it was so
That's all, okay.
Ọmọ tí mo fi ara mi bí i. Tí ẹ bá kọ́ tó bá sọ pé 10 years, àmọ́ sí mo ní òótọ́ ibi kí wọ́n fi 10 years ní kí wọ́n fi bá mi jà. Wọ́n á mọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ kúrò ní promise. Bí wọ́n ṣe ṣe fún promise nílé nígbà yẹn tí a ò rẹ́ni kankan tó fẹ́ support ọmọ yẹn. Mi ò rẹ́ni kankan tó fẹ́ gbèjà ọmọ yẹn. Ṣùgbọ́n ní tí mo dúró láti gbèjà ọmọ mi, máa sọ pé kí n má lè sí. Ipe ṣe mo fẹ́ kí wọ́n pa mí àti kọ́ pa òun. Tó bá ti wá pa èmi bọ́ kò bá bẹ́ẹ̀ sá ju òun tó tán pa lọ. Torí mo dàgbà jù lọ. Kò yẹ kí ọmọ kú mọ́ mi lójú. Gbogbo yẹn ti fa lọ yẹn ti wà court, ó ti wà ní police station, everything tọrọ promise bó ṣe kú, wọ́n ṣe threat ọmọ mi. ẹ̀yin ọmọ Nàìjíríà ẹ̀ rí ẹ wá bá àwọn fámìlì mi jà ẹ bá yẹn jà ẹ bá àbúrò jà ẹ rí gbogbo nǹkan tí ọmọ yẹn ti sọ sílẹ̀ tó lọ sí police station tó lọ sọ́dọ̀ àwọn ọlọ́pàá tó lọ report gbogbo ewu à ń ta gbogbo bó ṣe ń mọ mi bó ṣe ń gúnlẹ̀ tó ṣe ń ṣe oríṣiríṣi fún ó wá ń ta ẹ ò gbèjà mi ṣùgbọ́n mo dúpẹ́ náà gbogbo ìtẹ́ ìṣe náà ẹ ṣàfẹ́ rí jọ́sí ọlọ́run dẹ̀ máa jẹ́ kẹ́ rí lágbára ẹni tó pa ọmọ mi ẹni tó pa á àtàwọn tó ń gúnlẹ̀ àtàwọn tó lù pa gbogbo wọn pátápátá ní agbára ọlọ́run ajákàrí wàhálà yìí kò ní já sásán wàhálà ti tẹ̀lé náà kò ní já sásán ní agbára ọlọ́run òun náà kò ní sùn kò ní sí ọ̀hún sí ibi tí promise wà lẹ́yìn promise ò ní sùn ò ní sí àfi tó ní justice agbára ọlọ́run ìyẹn ló bá yẹ yọmí ẹni tó sọ pé ẹ ò ní rí kò bá ṣe bàbá ni kò bá ṣe ìyá ni kò bá ṣe àbúrò ni àdúrà ni kò bá ṣe mọ́wù mi ni tó sọ pé ẹ ò ní rí nínú ẹbí alọ́ba ní orúkọ ọlọ́run àwọn ọmọ ọdún máa gbógun sí i. ẹni ká tó bá sọ ibi ẹ̀ ní justice ó máa fi ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ sí i. ẹ wá lọ gbogbo ọkọ tí wọ́n ṣe fún promise ẹ̀ bá ní rí àdúrà wọn ta fún ọ tó bá lówó lówó kò ní ta fún ọ tó lọ fún torí nìkan ló fura fóònù fún mo fi wọ́n gbà mọ́ ṣé kó fẹ́ ta fóònù náà Dàmọ́tà ló wá bá bóun fẹ́ ra fóònù ṣùgbọ́n torí bó jọ wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ sórí ẹ̀ mo ṣe sọ pé kàdúrà kúrò níbi tí wọ́n wà mi ìfẹ́ ní pọ́ǹtì torí kó ọmọ mi wà surprise fún mi ó jọ mí lójú mọ́ mi ìrírí mi ìrírú ẹ̀rí àfìgbà tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí mi wọ́n ta fóònù fún ọmọ yẹn wọ́n ra fóònù wọ́n á gbọ́ná pè mí kàn wá ní ọkọ̀ pè mí pé ṣé mi mọ ọkọ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní TikTok torí bí kí wọ́n TikTok mọ́ torí àwọn èpè tí kò kì í ṣe tèmi tó máa ń ṣẹ́yìn náà kò ń ṣe ti tèmi ṣé máa mọ ikú tó pa ọmọ mi ìmọ̀ àwọn dúró báyìí ẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ọmọ mi ẹgbẹ́ yẹ kó ti mú mi lọ sí àwọn ikú tó pa tí mi ò sá ṣé mọ̀ pé ẹgbẹ́ ti mú mi lọ ni ẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ìyàjọ ọmọ yẹn ni ẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ọmọ yẹn ò ní sinmi ni ìmọ̀ àwọn ikú tó pa ọmọ yẹn tí mo bí fara mi ìmọ̀ wá dúró ó yẹ kó máa ń sinmi lọ sí báwọn kú tó pa tí mi ò sọ síta mi ò lè mú kú tó pa ọmọ mi tí wọ́n sọ síta bí wọ́n lè ṣe wáyé ní ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ parọ́ torí gbogbo kan tí mo bá ṣe àwọn ọmọ tí mo bá bí náà máa jẹ lọ promise ní kọ́kọ́ ni mo bí ṣe mo gbàdúrà wà mí èyí wà mí èyí náà wà kú mi ò lè parọ́ nítorí pé promise wà kú kí wọ́n máa parọ́ nǹkan tí mo kí ibi tí mo ti ṣe ìwé yìí torí pé mi fẹ́ pa mo ra dúró mi lè ti gbà kó lè kọ́ mi náà ká má parọ́ kò lè parọ́ kò lè jà kò lè jà kò lè kí n bọ̀ kò lè sẹ́ni tó ṣe máa ń kọ́ jì máa fi sí nǹkan tí màá ṣe pọ̀ yẹn mo wá lọ nígbà torí pé mo gbà ọlọ́run gbọ́ tí mi ò fẹ́ ṣe kà ó mo fi parọ́ bí mo lè tún fẹ́ jà. Wọ́n wá ta fóònù àwọn wá ń lo fóònù láti bá wọn sùn ó ń ṣe àdúgbò bá wọn sùn gbogbo wa náà wọ́n lọ sí police station nígbà dáná kí ló ń fi ṣe fún un dọ̀bà ní bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí lẹ́nu náà wọn kò ní ṣe máa rí yẹn ìpè kí ó jẹ́ gbogbo everything ti wà lẹ̀ tí àdúrà wọn fi lè sọ̀rọ̀ ẹgbẹ́ òun fẹ́ gbé lọ sí kóòtù torí àdúrà kì í sọ̀rọ̀ nǹkan tó ń tó fi sọ̀rọ̀ lélẹ̀ láti bá ẹgbẹ́ sí kò kí ń bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ èmi ni mo máa bí léèrè pé kí ló fẹ́ kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ó kàn máa wò mí mo máa jábọ́ lójú ẹ̀ oníṣẹ́ bó ṣe bí ẹ̀gbọ́n òun ṣe kú yẹn ṣùgbọ́n ṣé òun mọ gbogbo nǹkan tó yẹ kó ti jẹ́ láyé ṣé òun mọ tí ẹ káwọn kan ti wà. mo jẹ́ sí gbogbo yóò lè ti jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ yí pé àdúrà kọ́ ẹ̀ mọ̀ mo kọ́kọ́ wò yìí nígbà tí ẹ jáde mo wò yí pé sírí ẹni tó máa ràn wá lọ́wọ́ fún justice tó fún mi wá ṣùgbọ́n lè kà mọ́ ẹgbẹ́ ẹ̀yìn náà ẹ fẹ́ pa ọmọ mi lójú mi. bẹ́ẹ̀ni ẹ fẹ́ pa ni nígbà tí èso ìpè òun ló máa yín sọ̀rọ̀ tí gbogbo èèyàn dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé kí n ṣe òun tó wá pé conference ní ọmọ mi lórí ṣé bí bá méjì ẹ̀jẹ̀ ni ṣé bí bá méjì ẹ̀jẹ̀ ni ẹgbà mí là ó ọmọ yìí sọ pé nǹkan lòun sọ gbogbo ara wọn tó bá mọ̀ pé ọmọ nǹkan tó pa ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ tó ò sọ ìwọ náà wá tẹ̀lé tó bá mọ̀ tí kò sọ tí mo bá mọ̀ nǹkan tó pa ọmọ ṣùgbọ́n tí mi ò mọ̀ gbogbo ọmọ tó bá kú máa jẹ́rìí wọn máa jẹ́ wọn ló máa jẹ́ fún mi ò ní kó aṣọ ẹnikẹ́ni tó lè pa ọmọ mi tó wọ́n fi àjẹ mi ṣé wọ́n fi àjẹ mi yìí wọ́n fi àjẹ mi yìí náà kálukú ló bí ọmọ títí ẹ̀ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ báwọn ló fọmọ mi gba owó kiri tó bá ti fi gbowó tẹ wọ́n justice mọ́ mi ní ẹ̀yìn ṣùgbọ́n èwo àkọ́kọ́ mo ti wọ opportunity ìwé ilé láti jọjọ mi ò rí opportunity yẹn mo ti wọ opportunity yẹn mi ò rí bí wọ́n ṣe ṣe fún promise tó fi kú lélẹ̀ olóòrùn fẹ́ gbé lórí àgbà bí ìdẹ́lẹ̀ gbà 10 years àná tí mo mi ṣe rò bí ọkọ̀ fi mi tajà ó fẹ́ mi tajà ó fẹ́ mi rówó inú mi dẹ́ jù sí bó ṣe sọ torí tó bá fi mi kọrin náà ẹ̀ lè mọ mi yes tí ò bá fi mi kọrin ẹ̀ lè mọ mi ní òní pásítà o ibi tí mo bá wà ní ma wọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n torí pé ó fi mi kọrin yẹn mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ó lè ṣe rí mi tí kò bá fi mi kọrin ẹ̀ mọ̀ ọ́ tèmi náà pass through ẹ̀ mọ̀ ọ́ tèmi náà face ẹ̀ lè mọ̀ mi ṣùgbọ́n mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run pọ̀ mọ́ mi fi mi kọrin mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé torí pé ó fi mi kọrin fún 10 years yín agbára Ọlọ́run gbogbo ikú tó pa ọmọ mi tó ṣọ́kùnkùn fún wa a máa rí kedere nínú àti ẹnikẹ́ni tó pa gbogbo abiyamọ tó dúró ní òtítọ́ àti òdodo aṣọ ayé àjí ayé mèrè ayé babaláwo ayé máa gbèjà promise ìjà àwọn tó ṣẹ̀dá ọmọ yẹn torí ìkọ̀kọ̀ àti gbangba ni ó máa dìjẹ́ ẹ̀já o ṣùgbọ́n bá mi bẹ bàbá Yomi Fabiyi ẹjọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run àdúrà ọmọ ẹni tí o kó má jẹ́ pé kí n máa wò wọ́n pé àwọn ọmọ fẹ́ bá mi pa àdúrà bá ṣe pa promise ẹ sọ pé family wa ìfẹ́ rẹ̀ jẹ́ kí n sọ fún ẹ̀yin ọmọ ẹ̀yin èèyàn tẹ́ jókòó ẹ̀yin alábàárìká èèyàn ẹ̀yin tẹ́yìn rí bí ọmọ tẹ́yìn fojú sunkún ọmọ ó sọ pé ìyá bàbá àwọn ọmọ tó kéyìn tí ìwà ní ọkọ kọ́ ní ìwà justice fún kálukú wá skata wọ́n wá fi opportunity pé kálukú skata yìí wọ́n wá fi ẹ́ńtà gbogbo kò sí nǹkan tó mọ tí àwa ní ìlú ṣùgbọ́n ìdájọ́ náà ó ṣe sí ìlú ìdájọ́ náà èyí pé ìyá ṣe mistake èyí tí ìlú ṣe mistake kí ló ń fẹ́ pè á èyí tí ìlú bàbá ṣe mistake kí ló ń fẹ́ pè é wọ́n skata family wọ́n skata gbogbo ẹbí mi fún ìlú ọmọ yẹn kú ṣé wọ́n tún wọ́n ní ilé ṣe kú ṣé àdúrà lè ti promise fún mi kò ní tí ìyá mo lè ti promise fún mi kò sí ẹjọ́ lè ti fún mi tó bá ṣe pé ọmọ mi wà láyé máa wà bí tí mo ti máa yé báyìí kọ́ ni máa wà ẹ gbàgbé ibi tí àdúrà yìí kó tó lè ṣe nǹkan bọ́ ní má bàa kàrí ọ̀rọ̀ ìjẹ ẹ ṣàánú ó fi bá kárí ẹ̀jẹ̀ ìgbà tó sọ pé ọmọ nǹkan tó ṣé ó bá mọ nǹkan tó pa ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ kò ní sá.
Okay, Mama, can you speak English so that we hear you because some of us are not hearing what you're saying.
Ẹ jọ sá ẹ má bínú bàbá skata wọ́n tọ́ bàbá jẹ́ wọ́n bá bàbá jẹ́ sọ́kọ́ ọmọ ṣé Ọlọ́run wo gbogbo wa la bí mọ̀ ló fẹ́ kọ́ mọ̀ ń sọnù ló fẹ́ rí ọkọ ẹ̀ mọ́ yóò tiẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ mọ́ kábàjọ wà lálàáfíà ṣọ́kọ́ tí mo fẹ́ béèrè bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé àtúrò ọmọ ẹni tí o gbogbo ọ̀rẹ́ ń tẹ̀sí wà ní police station àwọn sí court gan lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ọmọ tó dẹ̀ ṣe ó ti jẹ́wọ́ ṣùgbọ́n mi ò ní máa kú ṣe bí mo ṣe ń lọ sí yìí èmi ò ní parọ́ máa lọ pé tíyẹ̀ ò bá fẹ́ gbèsè tíyẹ̀ náà bá fẹ́ gbèsè torí ìgbà tó bá kú sí ó kú ni ìgbà tí promise ti kú ẹ̀jìbọ̀tì ló lè kú tíyẹ̀ tẹ̀ náà bá fẹ́ gbèsè kó bọ́ síta bó ṣe jẹ́ ó sàn gbogbo rẹ̀.
English, so that we hear you.
I want you to know one thing. There is no way I will wish Abdullah bad, Mohbad bad. Seriously, they have rights to life. They have rights to life. Abdullah, can I ask you a question? Mommy Abdullah, I'm very glad know. To bá jẹ́ pé kò kì í ṣe Abdullah ló send the message yìí tó ṣàlàyé ló kú tó pa Mohbad fún mi. Tó bá jẹ́ Shubudi, Damola, Abenwell. Kill a key so you doubt it.
No, they doubt anything.
Okay, now.
And to my shame or no one.
Okay, so I have a message. Why? Shame of Andrew Adura and Sheba. Now, so I come out as a shame Andrew Adura. See, nothing will happen to your son. I understand your angle as a parent. When a mother needs to be stand by, will stand by you. When your son needs protection, you get him protection. You tell me, Andrew, Mr. Barrister Adekunle, how shall I go? I want to lay by the body. Gbèsè tí mo gbé yìí náà ni mo gbé. Lè blé mi. Tí bá dẹ̀ ń gbé yẹn, dájúdájú láyé pé lóòótọ́ inú ilé fi ń ṣe àdúrà tẹ̀ ń ṣe. Gbogbo àdúrà, gbogbo ìgbésẹ̀ tí mo gbé yẹn, I have done the right thing.
Mo ti gbogbo ìgbésẹ̀ ìbọn tẹ̀ ṣe.
Ẹ máa gbọ́dọ̀ mi.
Wọ́n ti ba orúkọ àdúrà jẹ́ àṣẹ.
Ẹni tí ẹ máa gbọ́dọ̀ mi. Ẹ máa gbọ́dọ̀ mi mà.
Ṣùgbọ́n ẹ ti
ẹ máa gbọ́dọ̀ mi.
ẹni mélòó ló máa ń bí bàbá mi sọ̀rọ̀.
Àwọn èèyàn máa gbọ́dọ̀ mi. Ẹ lọ́dọ̀ nígbà tí mo wá sí command, were you there? So, àlàyé tó ń ṣe ṣòṣe fún mi tẹ́lẹ̀. Ṣòṣe fún mi please. Ó wà bẹ́ẹ̀. Ní command ìgbà tó kọ́ mi lọ sí command. Were you there? Ṣé àjọ wà mẹ́? Good. Number one. So Kelly, for people who haven't done anything against it, and then KG Bema. Please
try and be speaking English, even if you're communicating to them.
You know, they have to understand me. And the most important thing is that when I saw the message, do you understand what I'm trying to say? I have no animosity against you, and I will never plan any evil against you. I would think probably you want to help your brother. I am the victim here. I kept saying, if you made a mistake and they use it to hurt me, come back to me and allow me. Who should be concerned? I'm going to be coming for you. However, the police command. Police will investigate. For me, from the old explanation, please. The old explanation from the police. I respect the police. And I go mommy, ọlọ́pàá orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà, ó yẹ kó káràmásìkì anything tó bá rí tó bá jọmọ́ pé ṣó pẹ̀lú Mohbad ni, ṣé òótọ́ kan jáde mi kan ni. Nígbà tí ọlọ́pàá wá sọ fún mi pé ohun tó wà lọ́wọ́ àwọn yẹn o mẹ́sẹ̀gì tó sọ pé Mohbad ṣe kú àti fídíò yẹn kò kọ́ àwọn ọlọ́run tí ẹ̀ lọ sílẹ̀ ẹ̀hún ò lè fẹ́ lọ́bẹ̀. Mo wá wá ìgbé ok èmi ò lè pàṣẹ fọlọ́pàá ṣẹ́gẹ́tì ni ok mi ìrẹ̀lẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé kí ni tẹ̀ ṣe lọ ọ̀gá tó gbéṣẹ́ fáwọn commissioner of police ní káwọn bá lọ sílẹ̀ rà nítorí káwọn fèsì ni ẹni tó bẹ́ẹ̀ ní ṣáàtì káwọn kọ́ sọ fún mi pé kò ń ṣe àdúrà ìyẹn nìkan lẹ́ ṣe pè mí. Mo ní I left Abẹ́òkúta mo gbé ọmọ mi dání sọ́wọ́ ọmọ tó wà lọ́lẹ́dẹ́ she is meant to be enjoying himself mo láti stress ọmọ yẹn wá and then we got there ẹ wá ní ẹ̀fẹ́ lọ́bẹ̀ yẹn mọ́mì tó bá jẹ́ pé ń wá justice fún Mohbad ẹ fẹ́ mọ ikú tó pọ̀ mọ́ yín tírú mẹ́sẹ̀gì yẹn wá láti ọ̀dọ̀ anybody tọ́lọ́pàá wá ẹ wá débẹ̀ fẹ́rẹ̀ sílẹ̀ kó sọ fún yín pé fídíò yẹn àwọn rí nǹkan báyìí ni ọmọ náà wò tí ẹ fẹ́ lọ́bẹ̀ rárá ọlọ́pàá ni o now tẹ́ bá jẹ́ yìí ni tẹ́ ń wá justice fún Mohbad tọ́lọ́pàá láwọn ò fẹ́ lọ́bẹ̀ yẹn èmi ò wà particular about ẹni tó kọ́ I'm particular about the content of the DM and the video. Èmi ò ní pé kọ́ monitor nípa ẹ kò sọ fún monitor yẹn new iPhone ni mọ́mì ẹ bá jà tọ́ra wa o whether old phone àdúrà ni whether new one ó lè jùlọ lo iCloud. Video tá a sọ yẹn kọ́ tó blow ẹ̀ ó ṣe blow ẹ̀ bá tó fẹ́ sẹ́lẹ̀ sí mi ni àti 3 seconds kọ́ fi kíní kò díẹ̀ yẹn ọlọ́pàá sọ yẹn. Àti fún so ẹ wá rí pé ẹni náà tó bá jẹ́ pé dàmọ́lá yẹn tó bá yẹ pé dàmọ́lá yẹn ló wá ṣiṣẹ́ burúkú yẹn ṣe gbọ́dọ̀ mi ni wọ́n máa blame mi torí pé ẹ̀rọ gbọ́dọ̀ mi.
Àmọ́ blame yìí ní bí ṣe gbé ọlọ́pàá
ọmọ mi ní nǹkan pé níbi àlẹ́
ẹ ní olè máa tó lọ́pàá yẹn dàmọ́lá tẹ̀ sọ yẹn. Yes. I will wear now.
Can we see the video, please? Can we see the video? Can we see the video?
The full video. Guys, mommy, video full video.
Adura.
Let's see the
Adura, I will get it. I'm just saying, the full video, you are here with me. What I would expect, if people should have been seen, what you would have done for me is, this is a full video.
Perfect.
I will change my word.
You can't show anything.
Police are just saying she won't show anybody. What you are doing
One thing is, can somebody control you? Can somebody control you? Not to argue with them. Did you understand? If he is not arguing with them, he would have let me get to a fact. But the way he's arguing, we are not getting to a fact. Did you understand what I'm saying? As a journalist, did you get? Am I making sense? For him arguing with them, he should not allow them to talk.
Please, let's stop this noise.
Thank you.
Thank you. Please stop arguing with them.
Mommy.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. But we have not seen the video.
We have a program that we're following. Everybody will have a chance to ask questions. So please allow this. We are all civil. We are all decent human beings. Okay? Don't mess it up.
My challenge is that I've not seen the video here.
The play you were not seeing. Okay, now let's go.
Nobody saw it.
Nobody
saw it. Even the small one. What's it as
Somebody
can
come fast. That's it.
See what we saw.
3 seconds. It's 3 seconds.
You understand? So the full video is what we ask the police to extract. And we are now confirmed that it's in the phone with Damola that is sold. But the fact remains that either phones, his fingerprint is on it, he holds the phone, choose not to delete it because we really can't book here according to what you said. That's fair. You don't trust you. But you don't important. And if kids,
Alright, let's move forward. Let's move forward. It's fine.
So that is the point, and that is his right. That is also right. Then we'll go. I'm going to be there on the 29th. The case has just begun.
Video.
Thank you. Let's move forward.
I don't know your handle.
Mr. Yomi, rí àdúrà rí. Then they wá bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe lè get number lẹ́yìn tẹ̀sí lọ police station. Ẹ wá ń pe press conference lé lórí. Ẹ mọ mini press conference ṣá. Ok, ṣọ́ọ̀bù orúkọ tí ń jẹ́ mẹ́. Ṣọ́ọ̀bù orúkọ
Mr. Yomi. Mr. Yomi.
Father everything come and go.
Kí ló ṣe yìí? Mr. Yomi, kí ló ṣe yìí náà? Mr. Yomi.
This is what we are doing. Please, or anybody that doesn't want to this is the law. Who is the moderator?
Everybody, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Sorry. Talk to me. What is really the annoyance? Can you talk to me? I'm live. No, go ahead here. Here is fine. No, it's fine here. Here is okay. Talk to me. What's going on? What is really your annoyance? Because I discovered you came to protest.
You said someone messaged you that there is CCTV, there is 3 seconds video whatsoever. So now it was confirmed that there was just a investigation. So apparently, if you go to the court, they're charging the lawyer for theft. They're going to charge for death identity, which they have had that conversation at the court already.
Okay, it's in court already.
Yeah. And when we went to the police confirmed to you that this boy said he was the one that did it. Now, from everything you said, you're literally telling us, now, this thing you are saying is from your own discretion, that we don't believe what the police said, neither did you believe what the police said. The issue now is this, you are trying to frame Adura.
Again.
From their brother.
Okay, that's your annoyance.
You understand? You are instigating the society, the public, against this boy to make them feel like he knows something.
Now I get your point. Okay. So what was Mama trying to say then?
Mama just wants to leave their family alone.
Okay.
Just leave this boy alone. This boy was literally crying before when he was talking to me. You only should stop for a guy that within 2 weeks of being coming for this justice program, they are already accusing him of, and they gave him money. He didn't use the money properly. No, he doesn't have the credibility. You mean, how can you tell him as a CCTV footage? Bro, you stay in an estate. Okay, Madison, for example, something happened, God forbid. So someone came out and said he spoke to the CSO to give them the CCTV footage. You're not a police officer. You don't have any credential or credibility.
Yeah, you must have.
You don't have to tell people he has CCTV footage. And I kept asking, you're not a resident. How can they give you CCTV? It's not possible.
You're right.
Why is it doing this? Why does it stand to gain?
It's fine. I will need to talk to. I will have to talk to Adura too, so that I'll hear his own part of the story. It's fine. It's fine. Thanks. Man.
Apologies for this. Now, let's go for question and answer. Okay.
let's go for question and answer. Where are you? The media, please come forward.
Just proceed. We're all here.
Okay, please.
Do you have a list of the media present?
I don't have a list of media, but
Can we
if you
have the
have a
papers?
question.
Okay, let's have the hand and they'll start. No, media first.
Media first.
Okay, media first.
If you have a question, please raise up your hand.
Okay.
Anybody can ask any question. Media. Sorry, let me see.
The media, please.
When you want to ask your question, please let's know the media represent and your name.
Your name and
So please, who has the question? Alright, please.
Go ahead.
Sir, good morning.
Good morning.
It's actually unfortunate that this session will not allow me. So I want to ask you. So last week we learned that the private autopsy report is out. I don't know if you are aware. And what is actually the stage? What is the
the law we have to take.
Question and answer. You can make question. Yeah, she wants to escape. Don't let her to escape the question. She wants to escape the question. Sorry, ma'am.
Please, let's proceed. Just go ahead.
Anybody, hey, don't touch anybody.
Mama, can you say? Mama. Adura. Inside.
That's why I want to talk to Mama. Mama, come and carry your bag. Let's go. Mama, come. See your bag. Come and carry your bag. Calm down. We can hear you, but no noise.
For your page growth, for your man, for everything.
So, Adura, let me talk to you just 1 minute if it's fine. Your opinion about what Yomi is doing here, what do you have to say generally? You don't have anything to say about it. Just calm her down first. Hey, just come in. No, it's fine. I think they are calm now. Those two are the major problems.
You have to show. Not going to make any sense. That kind of information. No, information can be very costly. And not from somebody like the younger brother. So I was going to ignore him until I see something vital that could help the police in the investigation, because there is no statute of limitation when it comes to homicide. And as we speak, over 1 year and a half, the cause of death, where Mohbad died, how he died, who took his life, is yet to be ascertained. And the young guy is still in the mortuary, not buried over a year, a 26-year-old, now 28. So basically, I couldn't pay because I was trying to bail and get the full video. But of course, he confirmed to me that the video existed, and you heard from him that said the video is in the other phone, the full video. So it is the work of the police to extract it and check the veracity of that video and see if it's going to be useful for possible prosecution into what killed Mohbad. So that's what I can say.
So what would be the reason the police is not pursuing?
That is one of the major reasons why we have this press conference. Because what I expected, police told me that the mandate that they had, that is the CP special squad, the mandate is to verify and investigate impersonation only. That Adura said it was impersonated. And that is the only thing they are verifying. And I also told them that I'm written to the state criminal investigating department, which is also in the state police command. And when the petition was received, the DCP, he WhatsApped me to acknowledge the receipt of my petition, and he said what will be done. And I was invited by the IPO, ASP Ibrahim, invited me to party. I was also there. I gave what I have, everything, but nothing has been added since then. Up until now, nothing has been added. And maybe until yesterday, police called me from the same party and said, you know, I don't want to go into details of the operation, but I received a call from party yesterday, and maybe, I don't know. That is all I know so far, over 3 weeks now.
Sir, judging from the different cases that just happening now, and you know, back and forth. Do you still want to proceed with this justice? Because the family aren't even understanding the purpose of why we're here.
In this journey of human rights struggle, in the course of fighting for truth, fighting for freedom, we would expect that the opposite will want to fight back. They will want to get. We're already suspected for something, and we all should ask ourselves, even from the accounts the police gave that led to Mohbad's death, that Mohbad was bleeding from on the 10th to 12th. He wasn't to any hospital. The wife said he doesn't like hospital, that's why they didn't take him to hospital. And suddenly, the police said he was bleeding profusely from the 10th to 12th. And this happened in the face of this Adura Alaba that was sitting beside me and about 15 other people. And at the end of the day, throughout those periods, till Mohbad was taken to Ikorodu for burial, the only time anybody spoke out to complain that got to police was when Mohbad's coffin was opened and people saw a bent neck. And that was when the public said, this is our responsibility. You cannot do this. What happened to this man? Why is his neck bent? And then we all screamed that police should look for something is happening. And that was when we all screamed out. So basically, if the accounts the police gave that a nurse came to inject Mohbad and he ran into probably an anaphylactic reaction and then he began to vomit, then he died, and then probably he was brought in there. And all these people, including Adura Alaba, did not think this is not a natural death, that it should have been reported to the police. So if until the time Mohbad was going to be buried, they didn't report it to police, that means something is about to be covered. So if the public never screamed out, that would have been done. They even buried him, and they cemented it that same day. So, exactly, look at the neck, bent neck. No human being should go through this. Human dignity is meant to be preserved. So the neck was bent. It's even broken, not bent, broken. So, and when you look at this video, this image, and the narration that was sent to me via Adura's DM, that he was pushed from upstairs and he broke his neck and he hit his head on the floor, it's now looking like it is correlated.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see clearly, it is obvious, very much obvious, that this woman is not ready to get justice per se. She might be like, I am protecting the interest of Adura. I don't want to lose one and lose another. Is that what this is all about? What exactly is this thing? If we go back to what Mohbad's mother said, she had given us an account of what Adura told her, and that Adura said that Prime Boy had used juju on him, Adura. How? He said he had gone to strike Adura, to strike Prime Boy. Adura went to punch Prime Boy. And he said he felt something strange, like juju. And now these guys are the types that you always find such things around them. They like to use all these charm and use this. That's basically what he said he felt. Like, it seems this guy has gone to get some charm, some juju, something. Okay. So when Wunmi, Cynthia Adebanjo now told him that Prime Boy got Mohbad upset, Mohbad came down and started pulling him, punching him, asking him to calm down. Then he concluded, don't forget he said he didn't see. He now concluded it must be the same juju, that he felt something within him. It must be the same that must have happened. Now, where did the police find the bleeding profusely? Where did they find that part of the bleeding thing? Is it that Mohbad had injury prior to the show, and when he was trying to pull his friend, that part of the part of his body that got injured, something burst there, and then blood started dropping a little here and there. But it was not through the direct impact of Prime Boy. Is that what happened? Because we need to get this picture clear. Now, the question is, what brought about that injury that Mohbad had earlier? Was it a fight between Wunmi, Cynthia, that caused that one? And after much fight with Mohbad and the Mohbad fight with Prime Boy, like trying to drag him and all of that, when he got home, coupled with the alcohol and maybe lack of even food, and now the injury that he had, he didn't treat it. It could have become infected. So when he got home, he didn't feel good. He felt feverish. They called the nurse. Apart from the fight that they had at home also, and also when they were coming back from the SUV, according to the account, they had another fight. The fight continued. They got home, they fought, and maybe they settled it. We don't know. So in between, he started feeling feverish. What happened? Were they still fighting, pulling themselves, pushing themselves? What exactly is this thing? So they called the nurse. The nurse came, unqualified, administered whatever into Mohbad, and it caused a reaction. Where is the nurse? How come the nurse is nowhere to be found? Now, look at the shenanigans of Mohbad's mother here. Dramatizing the undramatizable. Funny, isn't it? Look at it. Dramatizing that woman is so local. That woman is she's so crazy as a human being. And I wish she's directing this effort. How I wish the same way she's throwing herself on the floor in front of the camera without tears coming out of her eyes. This woman does not cry, oh. This woman, how I wish it is the same that she did to Cynthia Adebanjo. Like, hey, what happened to my son? But then, Adura, according to her, told her, and this is what happened. So it is not Cynthia. It is Prime Boy. Prime Boy used juju on him. So when we got home, he didn't feel good. We called the nurse. I have asked this question again and again. I said, wait, hold on a second. If Adura is saying this is what happened, is it that Adura became confused, like, he had a more scratch, and the juju thing is part of it, but since the juju did not pie me, it won't pie my brother, and I think this injury that he has, maybe that's what is giving him the fever condition. So let them call the nurse. Nurse has always been coming around to treat us, so let them call the nurse. There's nothing big about it. I don't need to call my mom and start getting my mom worried, or my father, since I don't even connect to my dad. Let everybody stay in his own language. Let me just go and do my thing. Is that what happened? Everyone is like, no, it doesn't matter. It's just fever. Maybe fever from the pain and not treating the injury that he had. Maybe it got infected. Maybe that's basically what happened. That's that. Let's just go and eat noodles and everyone go his own way. Is that what happened? Because I'm trying to figure out this thing. If Adura felt something and said it is juju, and now he's being told the same by Cynthia, then what exactly is it? What exactly is it that nurse injected? The autopsy/toxicology, they said it took too long. Of course, the government allowed that to happen. They said they are unable to get the final results. They are not too sure of this, of that. So because it has happened that way, the government cannot be held responsible, even though they should be held responsible. They said, oh, it took over 7 days before we exhumed him, so we cannot really get quality substance to test and all of that. So it's quite unfortunate. We might not be able to get it, but we have to look at the technicalities. And the technicalities is that we just have to go with what the police said, even though we don't have evidence that Prime Boy fought Mohbad and he bled profusely. But we don't have evidence of the bleeding profusely. We don't have it. So I don't know. They said that he had a scratch, and then Wunmi had used the cotton buds to like clean it. That wasn't much. It was just some few drops. It's not like he really. So who is lying? The police or Cynthia? They say he didn't bleed. Mohbad's father said he saw blood. From where? Was it plenty? No evidence. You saw a lot of blood. No camera. You saw a lot of blood. No video recording. You saw a lot of blood. You didn't call Adura and say, bring your phone, let's record this thing. What is this that happened? Everything seems to be shrouded in foolishness and stupidity. And now look at Mohbad's mother. She's throwing herself on the floor. The other time she said, please, oh, help me find who kpai my son. Naira Marley. Because that's where the cash is. They already told her the money is with Naira Marley. So she said, Naira Marley, oh. Now that Naira Marley is not part of the story, even though she repeated it then, she's now again, Ayomi Fabiyi, you have destroyed my family. Because they want to dig deep into what kpied Mohbad. Now it has become Yomi Fabiyi who wants to destroy their family. What are your thoughts? Drop your comments. See you in the next update.